Giga Drain, and it actually used Confuse Ray. So I was trying to think what you would do. To me, it would make sense to use Giga Drain on Groudon. So I thought, oh, I'll just counter with Dodrio. So now I know, okay, it's going to use... I don't know what I'm looking for. Something like heal Confusion, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I said, this was a week ago. And maybe I don't really know. Oh, Maxi. Okay, I used Dodrio to restore Groudon's Fire Blast. Okay, so use Ancient Power. I think this kills Dodrio. Not quite. It's so funny actually, like when you do things like that, and then all of a sudden you remember like right after, like it's like what? It's like, oh yeah, I thought this killed it, or something. When you're trying to find something and you can't find it, and when you finally find it, you say, oh yeah, I remember putting it there. You know, stuff happens like that all the time. So I went back to Groudon because I knew I was going to use Ancient Power again. However, don't rely on that strategy too much, because sometimes I find when the move that's doing a lot of damage, or like the most damage on a Pokemon, and they're down in weak damage, or another move would kill it, they often use that other move just so they don't waste people. I don't know why. It seems to be a common computer strategy. Alright, so we got Aggron. Really, any Groudon for Pokemon Ruby, if you have Groudon on your team, Earthquake just took this thing out, so it didn't take long at all. You've got fighting types will even be quad, although Aggron has like decent defense. Like you compare this thing to like Rhyperior, because they both have immense attack power, their types are around the same, but Aggron doesn't even have the physical defense that it has, and Aggron just really isn't a good Pokemon, so really it goes down to ground fighting, even like water, because it doesn't have any special defense, much like Rhyperior does. But Rhyperior's not in this game, I don't have to worry about him. Now Armaldo is up next, and really Armaldo just isn't as good as Credilli, because, well, its type allows you to hit it with water for super effective hits, which is, you know, not good. And although it does get rid of its ice weakness, it just doesn't have the defenses that Credilli has, and I don't know, it's just not, to me, that amazing of a Pokemon. So we got Slash, it's basically what it's been doing. It doesn't do a whole bunch. Groudon's got, you know, all around good stats. I guess he's a legendary Pokemon. So I went with a couple bulk ups here because I figured, well, it's gonna work because I use Earthquake. It got kind of almost half, so I'll raise my attack a couple bit, and then I'll do it again. So this Earthquake kills him. I thought, well, that's good, because his next Pokemon I might need Groudon to come out and produce with one big hit. So his last Pokemon here, Metagross, the star of his team, the one that took me 18 minutes and still couldn't defeat it, and the Pokemon that beat me on my second run. Yeah, like, it took me, like, seriously, 18 minutes. It was just the point where you Meteor Mash what it has. I don't know why I didn't do a full restore there, because an Earthquake would have probably taken this thing out. It has immense attack power, solid defenses, and you know, even a decent special attack. It's just not all that fast, but heck, when you got all those stats like that, you don't really need it. This thing's a terror when it starts getting going with Meteor Mash, just connecting, even when it gets Hyper Beam. And it's Psychic, even though it doesn't have the best special attack, it's still going to do quite a bit of damage if you're under-leveled like I am. Like, when you get back to its Meteor Mash, was almost taking out Groudon in my second run. So this is quite the finish, actually. I should note that right now. As you see, Meteor Mash missed that once, and got the Citrus Berry, and it missed once more time, allowing me to defeat it with one more Earthquake by Delucci. So that was quite the finish to the champion battle. And I hope everything else is that easy. No, I wasn't. You know, actually, to me, I think it was relatively easy. I had a lot of problems in my second run against him, and I don't know why. I think I got really lucky during this fight. So don't take it like that's all you need. if you like calculate all the hyper potions I use, definitely get probably even if as much as you can buy. That's all you always do. So unless you're able to grasp victory today, awesome. I got victory. I am Hohen's new. Here's some advice before you challenge a champion, you idiot. Can't you see the open door? She didn't even really turn directly at it. She just turned at the wall that's above her. Or 3 spots ahead of her. Anyways, Professor Birch comes in. He's like, yeah, you're finally done it when I heard you defeated your father's Pokemon chimp. And blah, 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 blah. And then now I go down like, no, that's not why I came here. I came here to see what your Pokedex is like. And it's like, whoa, that's not good enough. Only 17 Pokemon caught. One of them being some Meryl. I don't know how the hell I caught. Like, I could, like, watch it my entire Let's Play to find out what. Oh my god, I just remembered. Because for some reason, why was I doing that? When I got my Corphish, see, I think my whole understanding behind that. I'll get to that when we're into the credits, but might as well read a little bit more dialogue here. It's the champions are honored. We move up to this spot, this glass room, and we go and triumph over the Pokemon. Names of the partners who battled with you, and the 6 Pokemon come up. And this isn't the Pokemon Center. Jeez. I've used that one before, though. I can't remember what it was. I was using healing music. It was not too long ago. Anyways, we get Weezing, all your guys will just come up here and like see the Pokemon drag with bad quality. Alright, so what was I saying? See, I always say, I'll say that when I do this first, and then I forget. I said I was going to do it in the credits. When the credits started rolling, I'm taking it now. And I was pointing at the Lucci for some reason there. Or I was excluding Groudon for not being with me the whole adventure. Because I think I was talking then of something about him being with me the whole time. And I just kind of said, well, Groudon really wasn't. Anyways, we get the credits here. And I honestly can't remember what I was saying before. So we're just going to have to forget it, and I don't think it's that big of a deal, is it, guys? Alright, now let's make fun of Japanese names. There was a couple of them in here I think that were pretty funny. And they show all your Pokemon that you've caught, including that Meryl. Oh, is that what I was saying? Yes. The Meryl. Because for some reason I was thinking I wanted Corphish on my team. So I was thinking of actually putting a Cont on my team, so I caught a Meryl to use Surf, so I could go, because you need to fish. Yeah, I think I actually explained this before, when I first got it. Now that I think about it. Now let's go Ichi-Nose! Go Ichi-Nose! Yeah, it came just in time. A-okay. Not quite. There's so many names that you see a lot, but there's so much, like Tetsushi Oto, he's got a brother too, or some family member or something that doesn't want this. Then you see this name, like, so many times. It's pretty intense, like, what goes into, like, script designers, that's not too big. I mean, map designers, that's pretty cool. And the map data designers, it's pretty much the same guys. I don't know why they put that in there. Let's see. Kenji Matsushima. I swear to God, everything has like, if you wonder where Yoshi got his name, like, just look at, like, Yoshio. There's like 500 guys that'll have Yoshi in their name. It must mean something. I don't know what it does. Shima. Takio Nakono. It'd be pretty deadly to have some names like Gikuji Namoto, Haruki Tsuro. I would be definitely pretty manly if I had a name like that. Tsunuki Sa Zishihara. And crap, we're getting into... That guy is, I swear to God, that knob guy is like translated for every Pokemon game. It's pretty crazy. Like, even like the Mystery Dungeon games from everything. Like, that would be such a cool ability to go speak Japanese and English and translate between them. That would be awesome. That's, instead of, for our schools, instead of elementary learning French, we should definitely be getting into Japanese. And the Braille code check. No, I'm not going to be covering that in the post-game, unfortunately. I don't know, unless I change my mind, but I don't think so. I'm just going to be covering a quick little video on some stuff you can do when you first like right after when you beat the Elite Four and you get the end scene. And I'm also going to be covering the Rayquaza battle, and I'm going to be doing something special for that, because it'll be the last video of Pokemon Ruby. Before we go to the third Let's Play, though, we're going to be doing Pokemon Gold post-game, because I figured I kind of pushed that aside too long. So I guess it's where I'm going to say goodbye. I have this screen out for about 30 more seconds or so I guess I can talk a little bit more. Maybe I could throw in a hint here for that third Let's Play. But I think I want to wait for that till the Pokemon Gold post game. I just got your guys' hopes up, and then I just spoiled them. But for the final 7 seconds here, this is Mactacular saying goodbye. See you guys later.